Greetings, friends. This is Dorian Rachamim, founder of PowerKid. Oh, hello everybody. Oh, it's always a pleasure. And today I'm going to show you how to do problem number 15, which is on page 370 in the first No Calculator section of this book, which can be downloaded for free on Khan Academy. Here goes. If ax plus 2 times bx plus 7 equals 15x squared plus cx plus 14, for all values of x and a plus b equals 8, what are the two possible values for c? This is a very difficult question. This is number 15 of the first No Calculator section, and as you know, the questions run in chronological order of easy to hard, so this is going to be one of the more difficult multiple choice questions. Okay? However, with everything else, sometimes you just start doing stuff and see how it goes. And so I'm going to begin this problem by saying ax plus 2 multiplied by bx plus 7, which I read out of my own handwriting to get the brain juices flowing. And I'm just going to multiply those things out. You know why? Because it's something to do. Because sometimes doing something leads you to the answer, even if it is not the answer all on its own. So this multiplies out by the process of FOIL to be abx plus 7ax plus 2bx plus 14. Now, I also know that this whole thing, this multiplication I just did, according to the instructions, also equals 15x squared plus cx plus 14. Well, look, just by doing something and seeing how it goes, we got some useful information. We found out that AB has to equal 15. That's a little squared on there. So AB equals 15. We found that out. We also know that 7a plus 2b has to sum up to get c. We can write that out. 7a plus 2b equals c. That's nice to know. We'll save that for later. And we also know that a plus b equals 8. Cool. We're doing good. We know a times b equals 15 and a plus b equals 8. Just by, in our head, thinking about this, we can think of two possibilities. We know that maybe a equals 3 and b equals 5, because a plus b would equal 8, and a times b is 15. Or it might be the reverse. Maybe b equals 3 and a equals 5. Okay? Not sure, but we can try these things out to find out what c might equal. So if we do 7 times 3 plus 2 times 5, one candidate answer for c could be 21 plus 10 equals 31. Right off the bat, we know that that would have to be D, just because it's the only one that's got a 31 in it. But just to be sure, let's try it out again. So now let's imagine that A is the one that's 5 and B is 3. So 7 times 5 plus 2 times 3 equals 35 plus 6, and that equals 41, which are the two possible answers for C, and those are captured in letter D. And to reiterate, the way I figured this out was sometimes you just do stuff just because it's something to do, and after you write it out, you will notice little similarities. However, this concept of stacking two quadratic formulas next to each other and noticing that their coefficients have to equal one another is not the only time that you'll be doing this. So remember this fact for later. Stack quadratics on top, coefficients are equal.